I've always been very big about recycling and composting, and having a kid makes that more fun because now she gets to be involved and she loves doing that.
Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay Miller and I'm here today with Tiffani Thiessen, who's a very busy woman. So what do you have going on? You've got white collar, you're the mom to a very adorable toddler.
I think she's pretty cute.
Pretty cute, and you've got this new campaign with GLAAD that you're doing. So tell me about that.
I was really excited to be approached by them. I've of course been a fan of GLAAD, for my whole entire life, and especially being a mom. But right now it's the month of really trying to make awareness of Earth Day.
Right.
And they started a campaign last year called One Bag Party. And it's really about showing people how you can throw an amazing party and only throwing one bag of trash into the landfill.
The whole time.
The whole entire party. But it also, you really don't have to. It's really actually not that hard. The fact that you can reuse and recycle so many things, and that's what we're going to do at my party, which I'm really excited about.
Very exciting. And I heard that people actually kind of got to vote on all the different aspects of this bash tonight.
They got to go onto GLAAD, their Facebook page, and be able to vote on, basically week by week different things that they needed to be voted on. So whether it was the gifts that all the guests are going to get, to the place that we're having it, to the menu, to all those sorts of really fun ideas that we had.
Now tell me a little bit about being a mom. Did that kind of reignite your passion for environmental causes?
I think I've always had that in me. My dad was a landscape architect, and he's very into gardening and being outside and protecting our earth and all that. So I kind of had that instilled in me since I was young. I've always been very big about recycling and composting, and we have our own garden that we do all our own vegetables, which having a kid makes that more fun because now she gets to be involved and she loves doing that.
Do you have any advice to moms out there who are maybe looking for ways to instill this in their kids at a really young age?
Get them involved. I mean, that's the thing. Harper loves to, get all the plastic bottles or the cans or the glass all together, and she does it with my husband. It's kind of their little thing together. And, then she comes out with me and she actually gets to pick all the vegetables, and she'll help me actually even, do the weeds and get the seeds down and do all of that. I mean, get them involved. I think that is the best thing to do.
Yeah, and make it fun.
Yeah, it's all by showing example.
Yeah, so you do play a party planner on television.
I do.
And I've heard, obviously, that you throw a pretty good party yourself.
I do love, I think I've said this many, many times, and the reason why we kind of came up with the idea of having my character be an event planner is because secretly, if I wasn't an actor, that's exactly what I'd want to do.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I have some rapid fire party questions for you.
Sounds
so
good.
we're going to get Tiffany's party tips now. Ready for
good.
this? Okay. What is your go-to cocktail to serve at a party?
Oh gosh. Well, the fun thing, I always like, if you have a theme for a party, it's always nice to have sort of a theme cocktail. So like, say, last year at Harper's birthday party, I still wanted to serve kind of fun cocktails for, the adults in the party, and so we actually called it the Harper, because of course the day was about Harper, but it means, still it was kind of like a fun, and we made it kind of the same color scheme, and used some of the same fruit that we were kind of using throughout the menu.
Okay.
Makes it more fun.
What's your favorite question to sort of break the ice between guests that may not know each other?
Oh, a good joke, like a really bad, funny joke. That
there you go.
Works.
That does always work. What's the song that's on your ideal party playlist?
Oh, wow. I would have to say, well, it depends on the party. I mean, it's like a cocktail party is a little more jazzy, and then, like a party, it's like you got to have, the R&B.
You have to have the jams.
You got to have the jams. So that's a hard question. I would say probably any Beyonce song is great for a real, like, dancey fun, want to get out there and actually get people on the dance floor. And then jazz-wise, there's a lot. I mean, I love like a lot of mellow music. My husband and I were actually just at, help me husband, where were we?
Mumford and Sons.
Thank you, Mumford and Sons.
There you go, yeah.
And that, like, their whole entire album's great to play.
Yeah, definitely. What does your biggest party do, though, when you're a host? Because, sometimes it can be really stressful. You're running around like crazy.
It is. My biggest thing is to always make sure that you say hello and have some sort of nice conversation with every single person in that party.
That's a good
Very
tip.
hard to do, but it's important. If you're the host or hostess, you need to make sure that you make the rounds.
It's easy to forget to do that, though.
It is.
You get kind of domineered a lot of the time.
Absolutely, and you get cornered, too.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite theme party that you've thrown?
Favorite one? I don't know. This one might be my new favorite.
Yeah. So what's the theme tonight? Give people
well, it's
a little
just
hint.
it's we're crafting really amazing fresh cocktails to go with the whole entire menu, but the theme basically is really showing people that we can have a very you know, beautiful event. And it's at a very cool kind of, I would say, greenish, you know, type venue.
Right, yeah.
And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. I don't know. This might be my new favorite.
So you have played so many memorable characters on television over the years. Have you ever thought of where Kelly Kapowski or Valerie would be these days?
I think Kelly would probably be married with about 6 children.
6, okay.
I would say that, yes. And I'm hoping I could say that she's probably married Zach. I don't know.
That's nice. I think fans
they ended
like to
it that.
hear
I think we ended it that way.
Yeah.
I think they got married.
Yeah.
So I would say she's probably still married, and they probably have about 6 kids somewhere in Middle America.
I like that.
And happy, maybe a teacher. I don't know. Valerie, wow. Maybe on her 4th marriage. I don't know.
She's a little bit of a
I don't know.
different story.
She's always had some issues.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And speaking of Elizabeth on White Collar, you know, she has kind of gotten in the line of fire so many times over the years.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you're married to an FBI agent.
Yeah, kind of. And we ended on such a big cliffhanger this
Yeah.
season with
Yeah.
Peter basically getting framed for this murder.
Yes.
Where are things going to pick up, or do you
can't
know
tell.
yet?
Well, I sort of know a little bit,
Okay.
but not enough to even give you a little bit of a hint. Not that I would anyways, because I
Right.
think that's what, you know, it's what's exciting about the show is that we always have really big cliffhangers, and then we always have really big first episodes back.
Exactly.
It kind of keeps people in, and this year is actually going to be a little different, where all our episodes are going to be put in together, where we're not going to have a big summer break. You know, a lot of times what we do. So
you'll be right back into the action.
right back into it. Yep.
Do you think Elizabeth wants to start a family, or is she just, you know, things are just so crazy in the relationship already?
You know, it's funny. We've talked about this with our characters and with the creator of the show, and I think Tim and I both like that they don't have children right now. I think you might see this new season, I'll give you a little tip, that you might see the show explore a little bit maybe why they don't have children.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Thank you so much for taking
Thanks
time to
for
be
having
with us
me.
today.
Thanks for having
Definitely.
me.
And if you want more info on GLAAD's One Bag program, you can visit GLAAD.com.